Hey guys, Kristen with Expert Credit Sweeps here. So I'm going to go over where you can find our FAQs, how you submit your questions now as our policies have changed, and our most recently submitted questions, and I will go over a couple of older questions. Going to make this as fast as possible. So first, go to the website. It is secure now, so that's HTTPS. Okay, you're going to click on Credit Sweeps, scroll down, and I have something here now on the top of the page that says submit your questions here to be answered in our bi-weekly videos. Okay, so if you click on that, it's going to pull up this form. All you have to do is put your name, your email, and what your question is. Be as detailed as possible, okay? All right, so if you go to our blog, which you can also find on the website, if you click on the blog page, it will pull up our blog. Click on that and it'll pull up our full blog, okay? So here's a couple of the posts that you can find. First of all, there's the client Q&A, all right? So I'm gonna go over that because that is from a conference call. I really need you guys to be able to find the correct places where the questions are because I'm getting the same questions from hundreds of clients, okay? So I'm gonna go over the ones that were submitted actually last night first, all right? So what questions are going to be answered in the first video this week? That is being answered now. Okay, so like I said, I highly suggest reading our FAQs, Q&A sessions, and questions from our recorded conference calls. So guys, this is why I take the time to create these so you can access them quickly. And I cannot tell you how many times I received the exact same question from maybe 15 clients in one night, all right? So this is why I'm doing this. All right, so one of the questions was results came back and it shows that nothing has come off. What do I do now? All right, there's two parts of this question. I'm going to answer this in general terms and then give the answer to the client who asked it, okay? So when a round of results come in and nothing has been resolved, we first look at what the actual results say, all right? So that's going to be that page that has the results on it. It'll say the account name, account number, and it'll say processed, updated, deleted, so on and so forth, okay? So if in fact nothing has been removed, we send out the next round of letters. Okay, so this is why we tell you the time frame of 3 to 6 months, as it is a process. So if you only needed the payment status and comments to be updated, the results would not say deleted, they would say updated, all right? So then we take a look at the actual credit report to see what the account says. This is where we would see that the payment status and comments, along with the payment history, historical payment information, have been updated to reflect paying as agreed or something along those lines, okay? So you always want to send us your credit reports, your results, any correspondence from the bureaus for that reason. You don't know how to read these, we do, okay? So can you send collection agencies letters right from the beginning? No. We do not send the collection agencies letters right from the beginning, okay? So once we dispute with the credit bureaus, they forward your dispute to the proper parties, the entire thing. That means whether you faxed it, your IDs, your actual letters, and of course, this is everything that we've done on your behalf. So then we wait for the response. If the response is not in our favor, once the results come in, we send out the second round. At this time, we do we do send separate letters to the collection agencies asking for validation and not verification of the debt. Once you dispute with the bureaus, can you also dispute with the original creditor a few days later? No, we cannot. There's a major reason for that. If we cannot resolve the issue with the credit bureaus, at that time, we will send letters to the original creditors and use the 623 dispute method, which is where we attempt to resolve the issue directly with the creditor. If we do not dispute with the bureaus first, we are unable to dispute with the original creditor. All right, so that is the 623 dispute method. All right, so of course, on this form, you can find that same form here that you can submit your questions to. All right, so these are some of the FAQs. I'm not going to go over the answers. I'm just showing you guys where they can be found. So FAQs part 1, this is from June 18th. All right, here are the questions. Why doesn't the identity theft method work on all negative accounts? What can I do if the bureaus don't respond or delete within a allotted time frame of 30 business days, sorry. Why don't all 3 of the bureaus delete my accounts? Why do they only come off of 2? Can I do the identity theft if I've ever made a payment? And there is an E missing right there. How about that? If I have a file that's already started, can you finish it? How long do the bureaus have to respond? All right, so let's get rid of that one. This one is questions and answers to help you better understand the credit repair, restoration, rebuilding process. Everybody has a copy of this. If you go to the client portal, click on your name, and pull up all the documents, you're going to find this there. You can also find this on our sweep info submission. It's at the bottom. Okay, so how long does credit restoration process take? What guarantee can you give me? Can information be removed from my credit reports even if it belongs to me? Meaning if it's verifiable that it's yours. Is there all to the dispute process just sending letters? I can do that. Okay, is this all there is to the dispute process? Just sending letters? I can do that. Well, guess what? Yes, you can, but you don't know how to. Okay, so after starting on the credit restoration process, I received a letter from a bank, creditor, or collection agency stating that they know that I'm disputing information on my credit reports. Should I fill it out and send it back to them? Don't ever do that. What if I receive 2 of the credit report results back, but not the third one? Why does one credit bureau delete an account, but the other credit bureaus did not delete the same account? They are not associated, okay? They are completely different entities. Okay, so is it really that important to wait 30 days or more between disputes? Why? What is a credit score and how can I improve it? I have a couple of credit cards that are usually maxed out the limits. Is this hurting my credit scores? This is very important. You guys need to read this. The answer is yes. Okay, with the interest rates being the lowest that they've been in several years, can I refinance my home with bad credit? Why do I need to know about credit identity theft? Why do the credit bureaus make their credit restoration repair process so complicated? What do they stand to gain by not helping consumers? Can a credit counseling service help me? Are you different from basically the rest of them? Can a collection agency harass me? They can, but you can sue them. Okay, so what is the debt collector required to tell you about the debt? What can I do? What can I do if a bill collector violates the FDCPA? You can sue them. This is how. You can also come to me because I am partnered with an attorney's company that will, meaning a firm that will represent my clients for free and sue on their behalf, but you have to be within a specific state and you have to have copies of your collection letters. Can I get copies of the FCRA and FDCPA? Yes, you can look it up right online. What can I do if a creditor or collection agency keeps mailing me harassing letters to pay up or else? I paid a collection account and it did not come off my credit report. Why? Because it's showing up as paid collection. Hello. Okay, so how does positive and negative information how long does it stay on my credit report? And it tells you all these right here, okay? If I believe that a credit bureau or collection agency has violated the law, can I sue them or file a complaint? How can I stop the credit card companies from sending me the so-called pre-approved credit card junk mail? All right, let's get rid of that one. We have 2 more. Okay, so this is the Credit Suite Q&A number 1. Okay, this is from June 14th. Okay, so what is a credit sweep? What does this mean? What can you delete? What can you not delete? What is the time frame? How much does this cost? Broker discounts. Okay. Are inquiries included? Do we offer identity theft method? Next. Last one. Okay, so this is the one that I was going to start on. Okay, so why does the process take so long? What happens if the bureaus come back saying the accounts are verified? If the if the creditors send me proof after the first round is sent, does that mean that they won't come off? Is credit repair legal? Does correspondence come to me or your company? Will the bureaus, creditors, collection agencies know that I'm using a credit repair company? If I have a closed account without a balance and negative comments, should it be removed or corrected? Once my file is completed, will you assist them with rebuilding my file? I have a lot of addresses and my name is spelled wrong. Can this be fixed? All right, guys. So once again, you just need to go to the website and submit your questions. Okay, this is why I have a blog so that you guys can find your answers. All right. So make sure that you submit your questions to me. I am having a webinar tonight that's coming out at 7 o'clock. There are too many people who wanted to sign up for it, so I'm just posting it as a YouTube video, so it will be recorded. I'm going to have one webinar a week and two bi-weekly, of course. So twice a week, I'm going to have these videos. My next videos are not going to be where you just see, where they're at on the blog. I'm actually going to show you examples so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So, all right, guys, make sure to see our webinar tonight. Go to the website, expertcreditsweeps.com, and start using that help form that we have. That's what it's there for. All right, guys.